But what's the third catalyst? Of course, we're talking about the supply side of the equation. Again, this is something else that I don't know why, but I get attacked for talking about the supply shock. And when you look at the data, it's so clear that we're seeing a supply shock. We've seen 1.5 million Bitcoin leave the exchanges over the past 5 years. And people still say, Luke, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Look at the data. We can see that over 1 million Bitcoin have left the spot exchanges since 2020. There was 3 million Bitcoin on the spot exchanges in 2020. Since then, we've seen 1 million Bitcoin just disappear, gone. It's moved to the hands of hodlers who aren't selling their Bitcoin. And that's 35% of all of the available Bitcoin on spot exchanges disappear. And we've seen something similar on the OTC desks. This is the over-the-counter desks. These are the desks that the massive whales use to buy and sell Bitcoin because they get a better price and a better entry price, and they affect the price less of Bitcoin if they use the over-the-counter desks as opposed to the spot exchanges. And we've seen the amount of supply on the OTC desks shrink from around 600,000 coins 3 years ago to today, it's around 150,000 coins. So you just do the maths. We've seen 1.5 million Bitcoin leave the exchanges over the past 3 to 4 years. And again, I'm just saying, look, I think this trend's going to continue. If you extrapolate out the data, we got no Bitcoin on exchanges by about 2028, 2029, depending upon whether these trends accelerate or remain at the same trend. I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say 2029. So again, I think it all just comes down to simple supply and demand economics.